pull out your phone. Yeah, Tone. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'm about to throw a party. I just woke up in time to check out my parlay from last night. I hope it's a good day. If I'm on top the leaderboard on Wanna Parlay, that mean it's a good day. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Hawks played. I bet you Jordan Poole have an off day. Guaranteed Travis Hunter made a mouse play. If so, I done cashed on my parlay. 2 picks, 4 picks, 6 picks, 7 picks. Pick your poison. Wanna Parlay, then download the app right now. Come on, join it. If you lose one time, gotta keep on going. Flip them winners, gotta stack them coins. Stay in the race like Jackie Joyner. You'll win if you stack them points up.
And we are live. Welcome back to the Wanna Parlay Podcast. I'm Lantz Bell. Below me is ToneTheGoat. And this show, of course, is brought to you by Wanna Parlay, home of the $2 parlay and the world's richest parlay, where every day people are turning $2 into $2,000. We've got to recap some of last week's winners, but before we do that, we have a guest. It is Dustin15. Looks like he's newer on the platform, but with that being the case, he also just won the 50X on Monday. So that's, looking at it, that's $750 to the account. Hell of a win. So let's talk to him.
He's Dustin the competition. Shout out to Dustin.
Oh, I see Nittany Lions early. Dustin, can you hear us?
Yes, I sure can.
How's it going? How are you?
I'm good, man. Y'all?
Can we get you to turn your phone horizontal so we get a better shot for there it is. There he is.
You might have to go to your closet, Dustin. Wrong shirt, but go ahead.
Well, I'm from Texas, that's why.
Yeah, I like
Just
it.
a joke.
No, we're just messing with you.
I got you.
Hey, we appreciate you coming on though. Where are you tuning in from?
I am tuning in from Texas, actually.
Okay, so Texas. So I see
Yes.
Texas shirt, but a Nittany Lion kind of logo going on. Did you go to Penn State?
No, I didn't. It's actually from my college football 26 dynasty online. I had
Oh,
with my
let's
buddies.
go. That's fucking sick.
Okay.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm actually a Texas Longhorn fan, actually, but the team available was Penn State, so to get the user games going, we had to change our stuff, so I just put Penn State.
No, I like it. Hey, go ahead.
My bad. Before we get Lance deep into it, Dustin, they've been getting on to us. Can we get you to be still instead of walking around the crib somewhere stationary?
I got you right here.
Go ahead, Lance. Yeah, you good.
Yeah, hey,
All
I'm very familiar with the NCAA 26 and the dynasty stuff, so that's awesome. That's fun as fuck. So you just said you're a Longhorn. Does that mean are you Texas teams in general?
No, actually, my NFL team is Kansas City Chiefs. My baseball is the New York Yankees, and basketball is the Spurs.
Okay.
So winning.
So basketball is the one small mark. Yeah, maybe Kansas City before they got Mahomes and Taylor Swift and all that going on over there. I'm
Yeah.
just messing. But hey, that's good stuff. I mean, those are good teams to be fans of. Championships often. So how'd you find Wanna?
I actually found it on the Play Store app because I have 2 other gambling apps I have that I play, and it was recommended, so I took a shot.
I like it. It looked like you're somewhat new. You're newer on the platform. Like you just signed up recently.
Yes, I sure did.
Yeah. And showing up, new kid on the block, and you just come out and win the 50X on Monday. Fucking way to go. That's $750 to the account pronto.
It sure is. I was actually scared because, JJ McCarthy wasn't doing, excuse my language, but shit on Monday. So I was like, man, I hope he has a scoring any time. And he rushed it in. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you.
Dude, your parlay was sick. I mean, the Xavier Edwards one hit, the Stephen Kwan one hit, like those were the easy ones. Hey, no bet is ever easy, but I will say those were the easier. How about that? Then You go anytime touchdown, the two quarterbacks, Caleb Williams and JJ McCarthy. Caleb once struck early, so that was, you're like, okay, here we go. Now we just need one.
Yeah.
And you're 100% right. I mean, McCarthy, that first half, it did not look good. It looked like, what are we doing, Minnesota? How did we not pass up on a guy named Aaron Rodgers and just buy into this guy? Are you serious? But hey, second half, it came around, and man, that keeper, that was awesome. That was an awesome play. So I can't imagine how much more awesome it was for you because it won your ticket.
You sure did.
Dude, that's so good. So what's your favorite feature on Wanna compared to the other platforms that you have for gambling?
I really don't know much about it. Like I said, I just downloaded it. I kind of like read the description about it and stuff like that, and I just said, why not just take a shot? To hell with it. So I really don't know much about it, to be honest with you.
Still learning. All right. Then
Yes.
we might have to get back to you on that one. But so far, let's just say your favorite feature is winning. Is that good enough?
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Oh man, that's so awesome. Well, have you told anyone about Wanna, or now are you gonna tell anyone about Wanna?
I kind of told my buddy about one that lives in Texas too, and he said he's heard about it. And I recently told him this morning I won $750, and he was like, "What the hell, dude? Like how?" So he's like, "I may check it out." So
Hey, that's awesome. Well, get him to use your code. It gives you a free promo to play with, so you can get free entries in some of the contests.
okay, I sure will.
And then so we're trying to build our reputation here and kind of let people know that we're legit. So for all the people out there that don't know if we pay out, have you tried to withdraw your money yet?
I sure have. I actually did that early this morning.
And it came through?
It sure did. It hit my bank account right away, actually. So it's very legit.
Lance,
Let's go.
we reached out to him, Lance. I was just like, we reached out with our normal podcast, message. And the first thing he said, I fucking love to come on the podcast. That the payout was so fast. I was like, yeah, we got to get this guy on ASAP. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. That's awesome. Well, hey, for showing face on the podcast, David. Dustin, sorry. That's
right.
Looking at the wrong name. Dustin, for showing face on the podcast, we're gonna give you a $2 entry ticket already sent to your account. Like, you get a free opportunity to go win in the main event. But we're also gonna give you the opportunity to give us a 2-man parlay for tonight at just 2 legs. And if it cashes, we'll give you $10 more in entry tickets. So, Dustin, give us what 2 legs you got going tonight? Yeah, you can look on your phone. You can look for a second. But
yeah, give me a second.
No worries.
Take your time.
I gotcha. Let's see.
The 50 times is crazy, Lance.
Oh, it's incredible stuff. It's good to be good. Our guy Dustin knows.
So
Knows something.
I'm gonna go with Andrew McCutcheon hit.
All right.
In baseball.
Yep.
And Gunnar Henderson a hit.
McCutcheon
Who's that?
1 hit and Gunnar Henderson 1 hit. That's Pirates and Orioles. Am I right? Baseball is not my strongest suit.
Yep.
Correct. That's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Baltimore Orioles.
Sweet. Sweet. All right. Hey, Dustin, we appreciate you coming on. We appreciate you giving us those legs. We'll have to talk soon when you're back in the winner circle.
I hope that's pretty soon, guys, because I love winning. So
before you make a mad dash, Dustin, are you convinced with Arch's bounce back? Tell me about that before we get out of here, real quick.
My camera failed. Sorry about that. His bounce back was against a weaker opponent. I'm waiting for a strong opponent team. I know his first game against a good opponent wasn't that great, but you know what? You got to win those games against teams like that. So hopefully these next couple of weeks, we can really see what he does. against the tougher opponents, and then of course the SEC, because everybody knows, the SEC is a powerhouse conference. So we'll see. I sure did love what I saw though, but I mean that's against a weaker opponent. Let's see again what he does against stronger opponents. Like Ohio State or Bama. These up and coming teams that are pretty good right now. So we'll see.
I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you.
Hey, and I have the best wishes for Arch, even though traditionally, I'm not the biggest Longhorn fan. I'm not like a hater, but it's just. But
College horns on, man. Come on now.
No, but with Arch, my one opinion, I'm like, hey, that in the Ohio State game, it wasn't like they weren't open. It wasn't like he was throwing windows or having to have anticipation or anything. The kid just couldn't play catch in that game. So, I really hope he gets better at just the short throws. Like, don't get me wrong, beautiful deep ball, kid can air it out,
right?
But hopefully he can figure out the quick get it out, get it on the numbers. But we'll see.
Right.
We'll see. Hey, Dustin, like I said, thank you for coming on. It's been a pleasure, and we'll talk soon.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. Ski. Yeah, you see, we're hot, Lance. We got Sean Juice Room. That's his Sean X Juice Room up next. We're hot, people. We're starting off the week hot. Podcast is hotter than hot. He hit 3 times, Lance. Another 600 win. He in 3 categories, I think.
He won 600?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find where he won.
Yep, it was recent, but he won contests 3 times. Yep, leaderboard.
Yeah, he won in the 3X on Friday 3 times.
Mm-hmm. 600 out of 3 times is out of the 3 times is damn good.
Pretty damn good. Sean, can you hear us? Well, as we wait.
Let me shoot him I'll shoot him a text as we wait. But yeah, we can move on until he taps in.
Oh no, I was just gonna look at some of these parlays that he capped.
Okay.
So he had Chris Bell.
What's it look like?
Louisville under 4.5 receptions, and a Mahomes under half a interception throw.
Mahomes. He took the over on interception?
He took the under.
Okay.
Sean, can you
hear us? Sean, can you hear us?
Sir.
Can we get you to cam up? Legend, the myth.
There he is.
Okay.
How we doing today?
There we go.
What's up?
Hey,
Black T-shirt gang.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, sir.
Could we get you to turn your camera horizontally? Get the best shot possible. There he is. How we doing today?
Hey.
We
see
you.
Good. You're good.
Yeah,
you might not be able to see yourself, but you're good to go.
So I'm looking here. It says this last Friday in the 3X, you had 3 different subtle looking parlays come through for you. Talk to me a little bit about it. What were your thoughts? What were you going for? What'd you know?
So I mean, I just looked at the matchup, man. I was just playing favorable matchups. To be honest with you, favorable matchups, history, the trends of the players, and a part of me almost put 2 of them together, which would have been amazing. But again, it was my first time trying out the platform. Didn't really know how the leaderboards work and whatnot. So at that point, I was just trying to go for it just to get the green. So and I used the what was really cool is I used the match, right? So I used the match pretty solid. And then the crazy thing is my 5X, the 5X that I put in only missed by 1. And I was just like, oh, that's terrible. But it was all good though. Like I said, it's a really cool platform. I have been seeing it on social media feeds for quite a while. And so I was like, let me apply. So I use a couple different sources for my research. And I was like, man, let me try it on this platform. I've never had it. I'm in Texas. It's here in Texas. Let me check it out. And yeah, it's actually pretty smooth. I guess I mean honestly, it was a great experience. And the most important, I have to stress this to anybody that's listening. The withdrawal process was seamless. That is critical. Critical.
Yep. Hey, you just knocked out about 2 to 3 questions that I had for you right there. I was gonna say one of them is, how'd you find Wanna? Well, it's been all over social media. So our guys in the social media department are doing their job. I was gonna say our last one is trying to build our reputation about the payouts to kind of let people know we're legit, and you knocked that one out too.
Yeah, Lance.
Oh, and then you also
No,
mentioned you're tuning in from
I was
Texas.
just gonna.
Go ahead, Tony.
Yeah, I was just gonna brag. He was another one, Lance, that said it immediately without me asking in the text. He was eager to get on. The payout was crazy. I was like, man, this is crazy.
It was. I tell you what, that was I tried out 2 different apps over the weekend, Friday through Sunday. I tried out Wanna Parlay and I tried out Owner's Box, and I tried out Owner's Box first, Thursday Night Football. I tried them out first, and then Friday I checked out Wanna Parlay, and both apps, had their opportunities and whatnot, and so forth. But Wanna Parlay was extremely direct. I was like, okay, I won. Let me see what it looks like. So Saturday, I said, let me withdraw and see how long the process takes. I withdrew at 8, and 2 hours later, to the minute, it was there. I was like, oh, it's processed. Got an email about it. And I tell you, that's the one thing about DFS apps, and I'm a power better. I bet on pretty much everything there is.
Yeah, I like that.
And so, that's the one thing that you're always nervous about with a new app, or an app that is not relatively globally branded like a Prize Picks or an Underdog, is you wonder, how is it going to pay? And then you read your reviews and you see everybody's experiences and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's all about trying it myself and seeing what's what. And like I said, it was super legit.
Man, hey, that's music to our ears. I'm glad we came through for you, Sean. That's awesome. A question. So you said you're tuning in from Texas, right?
Correct.
So what teams are we looking at for your fandom?
Man, I mean, even though I'm in Texas, man, I've been here. I'm a West Coast guy, raised in Vegas, and so I'm a West Coast guy. So being on the West, I mean, honestly, I did go to school here, so I did go to UT. So I am a Longhorns fan.
Okay.
And my boy Archie did his thing over the weekend. So
okay.
I'm super excited about that. But college, though, I'm all about UNLV, man. I got to go my alma mater. So I'm UNLV, and we came to town last week, week 0, and beat Sam Houston pretty solid. And then this week took a major major. We're not gonna talk about it, but it was what it was. So,
did you guys not win this last weekend? Was that not the UCLA game?
No, yeah, we did.
Okay.
But it just didn't look good. It didn't look as good as.
I know what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, it didn't look as good.
That's solid stuff, though. Hey, a win against the Bruins. I mean, Nico Iamalieva, Big Ten football. They might not be the sweethearts of the Big Ten, but hey, a win's a win.
A win is a win. A win is a win, whether it's by one or 1,000, man. A win is a win.
Yep. They don't ask how; they ask how many.
Yep.
All right. So, does that mean NFL? Are you also West Coast, or are you just?
I'm so naturally growing up in the '80s and so was not showing case my age. The '80s and '90s. It's either going to be Cowboys or the Steelers, right? Or the Raiders, right? I am a die-hard with a passion Steelers fan. Die hard with a passion. I'm talking about team games, travel everywhere, the whole 9 yards. So die hard Steelers fans.
Dude, Steelers definitely got some of the best fans in the world.
Yeah.
It was a big weekend this weekend. Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you think of that game? Tell me about it. What'd you think of Aaron Rodgers?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. So full transparency, before the season started, even during the off season, I was like, you know what? Can't root for a guy to beat me in a Super Bowl. Can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna have to keep that same energy. Can't do it. But as I saw, some of the pieces that they put together, I'm like, all right, Tomlin's got a plan. Obviously, I trust Tomlin's judgment. And that first series told me the rest I need. Okay, yeah, I'm behind my guy. That first series, man, just saying, 62 yards down the field and a strike, 22-yarder. It is what it is, and the rest seem to follow. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, he ain't no stud like some of these younger quarterbacks, but the man can still throw the rock. He can still get you downfield. He does make smart decisions. Keeps the ball when he needs to. He isn't a smaller quarterback. He's got experience. He knows what he's doing. So I gotta trust it. And our offensive line isn't that bad.
Hey, that was one of the surprising parts for me is how because the Jets are pretty serious when it comes to defense. Like they got a good defense and they've been having a good defense. Quinnen Williams is the real deal. But hey, you guys held your own. You hung in there. Oh my God, I'm a huge Aaron Rodgers fan. So to see him come in and throw 4 touchdowns against that goddamn franchise. Oh
yeah.
Man, it was good.
And the swap, right? The swap of the quarterback, right?
And hey,
I mean,
Justin played his ass off. My God, did he? I mean, I think it's more just week 1 hiccups and things like that. I think the Steelers defense is still going to be really good this year. But man, he did Justin Fields play his ass. Oh,
Dropped off.
He's disappeared.
Darn. Probably hit it by mistake.
Can you hear us?
Hey, can you see me? Oh, hold on, wait. Let me go back.
Yeah, we can see coming up now.
Yeah, it's loading.
All right.
Here we go.
You can see me now?
Yeah, we can see you. But yeah, no, I was just going on about Justin. I mean, hey, he played a hell of a game. They looked pretty good. Looks like Jets might surpass their win total.
I think so too. I got him over for the season, so and I think they will do well. I mean, the guy had 50 yards, rushing on like 4 attempts. I mean, that's just what it is. It is what it is. I mean, the kid can flat out play. I kind of wish. I mean, not saying I regret Aaron Rodgers, but because anytime you get a chance at a Super Bowl MVP quarterback, you take it. But I wouldn't have been upset if I wouldn't have been upset not keeping Justin Fields for the future because again, gotta trust the process and the vision of those guys and see if they have what they have. So
yeah, I mean, hey, competent quarterback play has been the Steelers' issue since about 3 years before Big Ben retired. Because obviously those last years with Big Ben, when you had no O-line, it's what
they were bad.
There's nothing you can do. I mean, hey, they still went 500
Still
or
went
above 500. Still hanging in there. I mean, come on now. But no, yeah. So it's
Lance,
awesome to see. Oh, go ahead, Tom.
No, I didn't want to rush. Were you about to get to his 2 picks? I had a quick question I wanted to throw at him.
Yeah, I actually that was my next thing. Hey,
Okay.
Sean. For showing face on the podcast, coming to say what up and preach the good word of Wanna. We're gonna give you a $2 entry ticket already, just thrown into your account, free go in the main event. But because you showed face, we're gonna also give you an opportunity to give us a 2-man parlay. And if that parlay wins tonight, you get 2 chances, or you get 2-leg parlay for tonight. And if it cashes, we'll give you $10 more in entry tickets. So it'd be a total of 6 tries in the main event, or you could save them and try to do one of the daily contests. But Sean, 2 legs, give them to me. What do you got? And you can look on your phone if you want to. You can look all over. No worries.
I know exactly where we're gonna go.
Said he knows exactly.
I had it yesterday, so and again, I may be a little biased, but she's killing it. I'm going to go Asia Wilson over 25.5 points tonight versus the Sky. The Sky are just completely awful. Terrible transition defense. They don't really have a big that can compete with Asia Wilson. Period. Honestly, for the last 4 weeks, the last 5 games, 6 games straight, at home or on the road, both, she does her thing. And she is averaging 27, I think. She's averaging 28.5. And they got it at 25. I think it's super undervalued. And I got her tonight over the 25.5. And they average just to centers alone. They average 19. Chicago allows 19 just to the center position. Period. So love them. And my other one.
Great analysis. Great analysis.
Other one is I got an MLB play, and I just
I'm
had
still Angel Reese.
Get the fuck out of here, Joe. Angel Wilson and Angel Reese are not on the same playing field.
Angel Wilson. We know.
not even not even close.
Angel.
Not even close.
Angel is that's my girl.
So I'm gonna go. I like. I got Kyle Bradish, right, for Baltimore, right-handed pitcher. I got him under 4.5 hits allowed against I'm a Pittsburgh fan all the way. They're playing my Pirates, but my Pirates are on the road, and they just don't do well on the road. Period. They just don't.
So under 4.5 hits.
Yep, under 4.5 hits allowed. For
Baltimore pitcher.
Bradish, yeah, Baltimore. I like that. So I like those two as a pair. Bradish under 4.5 hits allowed, and Asia Wilson over 25.5 points. That's a good, strong 2-man.
I like it, Sean.
Surgical.
I like it. Analytical, surgical,
Surgical.
all of the above. That's good work. And I like the Asia Wilson call, but can I give you one thing I would worry about on that pick? Not to be a hater, but the one thing is if the aces blow their shit out. That's what I get worried about. If it's such a big blowout, they sit her. And then I'm like, that's the worst. I hate losing bets in NBA and WNBA for those reasons. But
it's a good matchup. I mean, it's a good matchup, and they played them last month. And this is another thing too. This is another reason why I want this one is they played them last month on the road in Chicago, end of the month, and she only had 18 points, and she had a horrible shooting night.
Oh,
it was
bad.
Yes.
Yeah, it was bad. But then again, but then last week, on was it Sunday? Sunday she torched them for 31.
Okay.
Was that at home or
that was at home. That was at home.
Well, I will say I like both of you guys' takes. What I would bet on with you, if we're taking over, she should clear it in 3/4. That's what I would bet on, or be right there in 3/4, Both are valid points. Sean, 2 questions before you get out of here. Where the hell did you get Sean's Juice Room? School me. Let me know where it come from.
Say it again.
Sean's Juice Room. What is that?
All right, so Sean Juice Room is. So I have I'm a part of an organization. We also have a Discord and on TikTok and social media. Shout out Juice Room. You can follow us on a Juice Room on all platforms. It's just me and a couple guys that I met honestly in a random sports book in Tampa. In a random sports book in Tampa. Like a couple years ago, and last summer we started this thing. We started this server, and it just kind of blew up. We're at like 700 members now, I guess. 700 members.
Well, look, Sean, we need you to bring a few of y'all on here. Me and Lance need about 3 or 4 of y'all on here at one time. We got to arrange that. We need Juice Room here. We need to see what's going on.
All right, I'll make it happen. I'll get the powers that be together, man, and we can get it going.
Yeah. Hey.
That
would be awesome. Oh, I was gonna say, send us like an invite, right? You can just send us a Discord invite, right after, right after you get off here. Dude, please, I'll join up and I'll come see what's up.
Yeah, we're there. Okay, Sean, and last but not least, I haven't did this yet, but this is scenario based. This is a scenario I'm gonna give you, and let me know where you're going. And we're gonna use Wanna Parlay as the platform that you're on right now. 5 minutes left before you can enter your parlay. You're putting in a 3-man. You got 2 sures that you're already sure about. It's 5 minutes left. You need one last pick. What is your go-to category? 5 minutes.
Oh man. Go-to category is gonna be passing touchdowns. Gotta be. Gotta be passing touchdowns.
Are you normally an over, an under? Or is it just the quarterback?
It's gotta be the quarterback, and it's gotta be the matchup. Quarterback and matchup. I play the numbers, man. Quarterback and matchup.
Because they usually give you 1.5 is normally the line.
Yeah, usually 1.5.
Yep.
You might be able to get a half. You might get a half in there, maybe.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But yeah,
That's
1.5.
nice.
I like it.
Nice, very surgical.
Well,
Lance,
Sean,
carried away, man. He's a legend.
John, we really appreciate you coming on the show. Great job, great stuff. Keep winning, and we want you back on the show when you're back in the winner's circle, which sounds like it's going to be pretty soon with how you're giving picks. So you're welcome anytime, and have a good rest of your day. And like I said again, we appreciate you coming on.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all, man. I'll send you guys an invite.
Oh yeah,
Yep,
hey,
juice room.
do that like actually right now. Like I'm being serious.
Yeah.
Please.
I got you.
We'll be in the juice room. All right, Sean. We'll talk.
All right, man. Thanks.
Nice.
What a legend. Sean, the legend. All right. You thought you were just gonna get away from this weekend's picks, didn't ya? We got a lot to go over. Did you watch football? Did you give it some love, or were you busy filming another Grammy Award-winning movie?
I had my weekend to myself. It was definitely dedicated to football. Falcons more than anything, but I definitely watched. Wow. Yeah, and before you guys get into it, please get in. Just know I am satisfied and fully overly excited about the Falcon season.
The
Simply
NFC
plain. I don't know
East is whose?
the NFC East is not us.
Is it
You talking about the Eagles?
Was it 5? Is this going to be 5 straight seasons of the Buccaneers win the NFC South?
No, they're not going to win it. You didn't see the game? That's what I'm saying. I don't know if hopefully the users, the watchers seen the game. Did you guys not see what I told you during the whole season? You guys don't see the difference between the Falcons last year and this year? We got some tweaks to make, this, that, and the third. We should have never been in that position to have to even tie it up. Cool might be out of this bitch. For people don't know, last year and the year before that, Cool has missed very, very, very critical games. We lost a lot of our games last year because of Cool. If you just go look up the games, guys, we lost a lot of games because of Cool and the year before that. Ever since we lost Matt Bryant, our field goal kicker, one of the greatest ever to kick the fucking field goal Hall of Fame. Cool was good in his first year too, but he's been struggling with some stuff. And his statement was, man, I was kicking the ground earlier in the game, so I made some adjustments in the fourth quarter that I should have just not made the adjustments, but I know what to do. Yeah, buddy, you're gonna have to make those adjustments elsewhere. And this morning, Falcons report came out that we are checking out veteran and rookie kickers at this moment, people. We ain't playing around. It's a 3. Buccaneers beat us by 3. Are you serious? And you guys are what? Did you not see the Buccaneers? First half, they looked like
yeah. I mean, it definitely didn't look nearly as clean as it did with their old OC that's now over there in Jacksonville. But they did muster it together. That was the biggest of the what I kind of take away is the Buccaneers, even after playing bad, still found a way to sneak one out. And it was on the road, right? It was at Falcons. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you sneak one out week 1 when you didn't even deserve it. The divisional win, that's huge. But yeah, no, I see what you're saying, clearly.
I would have loved that win. I would have loved the win, but two major things, Lance. The play calling, which Raheem knows. So for instance, guys, if you go back and watch the tape, and these are things that are easy tweaks, if you ask me. Again, I am confident in this Falcons season. It's going to be a great one. But we had a 4th and 1, very critical time in the game. We had the momentum, and he ran 4th and 1 handoff to Bijan Robinson. That is not what we are designed to do. That is not what we practice on. That is not what we have Bijan for. We have Tyler Algier for that. You fast forward a few times, I want to say the next quarter, same exact predicament, same exact scenario, 4th and 1, they do it with Tyler Algier and he gets it for. But it's just little stuff like that you can't afford, especially 4th and 1s, 3 and 1s, stuff like that has to be tweaked. And then we're in the Ben Stadium, people. You got no wind. You got no weather conditions to have to deal with. You don't even have a crowd to cheer against you. A field goal within 40 yards is just unacceptable, and it's just something that you cannot win playoff games in that way. So, we're gonna make the tweaks, and I'm looking forward to seeing a great season for Penix, great season for Kyle Pitts, great season for Drake London, great season from Bajan, and everybody else in the whole game. We look good.
Hey, I agree. You guys do look good. I do think you're gonna be better than the rest of your division. That's for sure. The Panthers look horrible. Saints didn't look too good.
Who do you think will be better between those two?
Ooh, fucking hell. Hey, the fact that I might have to say the Saints is fucked up.
Oh, really? That's tough for the Panthers. How can you be?
The Panthers lose 26-10 to the Jaguars, who didn't even look like that good.
Yeah. So Panthers, if the Panthers don't have a decent season, let's say
shout out Travis Hunter though. Hey, he looks like he belongs.
Yep.
I give him his
Yep.
flowers. He looks like he belongs.
I see the upside. He definitely cleared my parlay. Yeah. I just hope the coaches have a solid plan for him. I think that's what's going to protect, him, which I think they do, because I heard some of the game plan. It was like,
that's what I was going to say. I was like, I know they're easing into it. They're going to figure it out off the cuff, but it looks like they do. Like they know they got a killer.
And I like that. Because somebody from their personnel was like, I think this game he did like 30 something offensive snaps and like 6 defensive. And it was like the next game, it may be the other way around, but that's how they're going to look to play him throughout the season based on depth chart. And I think that's cool as fuck. And I think that will protect him from, playing every snap on both downs is fucking insane on a professional level. Like,
you can't.
It's just can't do that.
You can't do that. And they have too many guys. There's too many guys in the NFL. You don't even need to do that. But his ability to be that Swiss Army knife is something special. It's something special. And you can't, if you try to say otherwise, then go fuck yourself, because you just don't know what you're doing. Because so that's why I'm giving my flowers. Travis Hunter, you're an impressive guy. You're good for you.
What do you think, Lance, if the Jaguars, which it might not be them, but what if he gets on the team? It could be the Jaguars, but what if a team designs it where they're that good, where they only use him in super specified, scenarios on defense? Like this team has 3 good receivers. Like imagine having Travis Hunter and this team got 3 good receivers. Like you make it tough as hell on them, because most people have 2 backs, but some people got to get double. You got a Travis Hunter, the Swiss Army knife. Oh my God. No,
it's sick. It's good stuff. Like like I keep saying, he's an impressive guy. And I'm stoked. I'm pretty stoked that it's working out. It looks like it's gonna work out, because that kid, my God, starting from the beginning in high school, being a phenom, took the chance with Prime. Then they do the whole thing at is
Jackson State.
Jackson State. Okay. They do the whole thing there, and then they go to Colorado, and then it's the media basically. I damn near say the media made them out to be what they were, and people always trying to hate and whatever, because it was so much coverage. Like they were just so because it's all about obviously they're all in the business of making money and clicks and views and all that. And who's not clicking on what's going on over there. So like his Heisman and all those things where people are trying to hop in and say no, like he's not actually good. Well, hey, he belongs in the NFL, and he's gonna have a long career, barring obviously horrible but don't even have to worry about that. It's gonna be a long, great career. So good for him. Good for the Jaguars, because they made a fucking move to go get him. They moved, they traded with the Browns on draft day, gave up their first for next year, because they're like, we want Hunter. And it looks like, this might work out. Looking at the Panthers side, Bryce Young is right back to looking fucking horrible. Talk about a guy who does not look like he belongs. I hate to be like, I'm not even trying to hate. But I'm like, bro, you're just a little guy. You just are a small human. And it's, as much I've seen, Kyler Murray, Drew Brees was an undersized guy. Russell Wilson's an undersized guy, thicker, but height. Bryce Young just does not look. It's the game's fast. The linemen are big. It's a tough watch. Maybe something comes out of it. I mean, these stats that he even has are garbage time, and they're not even good then. But it's just right back to looking fucking horrible for him. But the T Mac kid looked good. The McMillan, their first round pick, I think it was number 7. The U of A kid, University of Arizona. So I don't know. We'll see. But let's go through all our picks. The week 1 slate.
Ugly.
Let's see what we got going. So first, we had Eagles, Cowboys. Spread was 8.5. And that is me, correct?
I took it too.
I took Cowboys. You took Eagles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I took the 8.5 too.
Oh, yeah.
I took both, yeah. But yeah. We went on our head-to-head, yep.
Yeah, head-to-head, we went spreads. So
yeah.
I'm just going to tally these down. And
these first Tuesday. That was right.
All right.
I told him that.
Chargers, Chiefs. I had Chargers plus 3.5. You had Chiefs.
Yeah.
How about them Chargers? They look good.
I didn't catch the game live, but I did catch some highlights.
Well, take my word for it. They actually look good. They look good. Next we have. Wait. What's the best way to do this?
The fucking Browns are ass. I know some people might say, well, they play. Man, they are ass with fucking Flacco, bro. That's not gonna last long. 2 interceptions.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We both had Colts minus 1.5. And what the fuck did I preach this entire offseason, Tone? What did I preach this entire offseason? Do not give up on Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones still has life. And man, he looked like an MVP out there. He balled out there. Oh man, that was good stuff. So hey, we both get the jot one in the win column. Raiders at Patriots. You went Patriots plus 2.5. Oh no, you went Patriots minus 2.5. I went Raiders plus 2.5. Raiders won. Jot that. So right now I'm on a clean sweep. 1, 2, 3, 4-0. But here's the first loss for not both of us, but here's the first loss. We had Steelers, both of us, minus 2.5. They only won by 2. That's brutal. That's a brutal one. Brutal loss. What's going on, Dustin? Oh, there he is. There's our guy. What's going on? We're going over kind of our head-to-head, what we had bets going against each other. This is one you get a win over me. No. You took Panthers plus 3.5 as well?
Fuck no.
No.
Who was they playing? The Saints?
They were playing the Jaguars.
Who they play? I might have took the Panthers. I'm not sure.
I have here. I think we both took Steelers, and we both took Panthers.
Okay.
So that's 2 losses for me. So I'm 2-4, or I'm 4-2, and then yeah. All right, keep going. Broncos, Titans. You had Titans. That's a win. You win. Plus 8.5. They lost by 8. So that's a good cover. That's a good cover, Tone.
Yeah, I'll let you. I just went with whatever sounded right, but on my parlays, I would never take football spreads. That is like the most rigged shit ever. But go ahead, Les. I would never.
That was no. So now we're at so you took that one. Now we're at the Lions Packers.
Your boy
You went Lions.
Packers came out busting, didn't they?
Yeah.
If I don't recall, yeah.
So now, yeah, we did that one.
He said came out felt ass.
Next, Texans, Rams. Texans were plus 3.5. They lose by 5. Rams house. Let's go. And then it was Falcons, Buccaneers. Buccaneers came through. I'm looking pretty solid here. Tone.
Uh-oh.
Bengals, Browns. I took Browns plus 5.5. There's another one. I'm looking pretty solid here, Tone. We both took Cardinals. There's another one. But you also get that one. Commanders, Giants. That's a loss for me. You win. That's a win for you. Seahawks, 49ers. You went Seahawks. I went Niner. And then Ravens. Is this right? Well,
What you looking at?
if I got this right, I have Ravens plus 1.5.
I know I went with the Ravens as well.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I don't cheer for the Bills. Nah, I'm just playing. That was shit. That was the best game of the fucking weekend. That shit was sick.
Yeah, that game was nuts. Okay, so actually we cover by see, this is why you like spreads. We had Ravens plus 1.5, and they lost by 1, so we cover.
Yeah, I remember you said that crazy lines 1.5. Yeah, that's why I leave spreads alone. That shit is the most rigged shit ever. They put it at 1.5, and it's a 1 point difference in the NFL. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, you saw it. You saw the game.
It ain't us. You know, I'm just saying, man, that has to be the longest.
You won on Vikings Bills.
Yeah, I watched that. Oh, hold on. No, not Bills.
Bears.
Bears. Yeah.
All right. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 games. Out of 16 games, I won 11, and you won 6. What are your thoughts?
What are your thoughts? I don't know. I can't. I want to sound more intrigued, but I mean, it's spreads. You know, if anybody pay, I don't.
Spreads are
football
how you
spreads.
bet.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like that's not how I just pick one. If you ask me, because hypothetically, how can you guess a football spread? Like it's already every score is an odd number. And you know, saying other than the touchdown, but with the extra point, it's an odd number. So in my mind, mathematically, it's just hard to pick fucking spreads. Like it's just hard to pick fucking spreads. That's why. On top of it's easier to rig versus if you like. This is how my mind works with bets. Like it got to be harder to rig how many passing yards or rushing yards a person got versus rigging the score, because there's a whole lot of other shit you got to go through. It's a lot of more people you got to get on the same page to rig the passing yards and rushing yards. You know, if the linebacker doesn't know, he doesn't supposed to this, that, and the third, then, you know, but a score is, you know, so I just think spreads is not it got to be rigged. It got to be. It has to be.
I mean, I see where you're coming from, but I mean, going through Eagles, Cowboys. What did I tell you?
Mhm. You were right on that one. You were right on the money. But again, watching the game, it's like, why are the Cowboys even? I watched that game. It was like, yeah, they had to show the Cowboys some love. Get the fuck, Cowboys are bullshit. They are dog stinking shit. I ain't even gonna lie.
I will say I did get bailed by fucking God himself with the whole Jalen Carter spitting thing. So like, that actually gave the Cowboys a run game. I will say, not, maybe it would have been with or without, but regardless. But I said divisional matchup, close game.
You got it though. All in all, at the end of the day, I take my L's respectfully. But as far as effort put in those, I don't know. It's like just pick one with the spreads. Now win and loss. I do that. I could do that all day.
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
but so why I don't like that as much is because half these teams would have been heavy odds money line favorites.
Right. Week 1.
Yeah. So it's like, it's head to head. It's when you're favored heavily. Like if you took the Broncos to win against the Titans, like it's,
Yeah, that's kind of it's lump sided.
All right. Well, I thought it was good stuff. We can move on to the college football that we did. Take a quick look.
You got it. Do you have it down in front of you? You got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. College was on fire too.
Yeah.
I'm 50-50 with Arch right now though. Not bad.
I'm
Good bounce back.
I'm not convinced at all.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
And they have that kid as like the number 1 pick in preseason. Yeah. I don't think he's getting drafted this year. He's not going to the NFL.
He'll be smart. Yeah, he'll be smart to stay. He will be smart and stay. That's what I meant. And what Archie said before the season started, he was like my grandson not going to the fucking NFL this year. He's staying again. Like I see why. He knows something. He ain't ready. He's not ready yet.
Yeah, he is not ready. He's not even close. But college football, Iowa State. We both had Iowa plus 3.5, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I was like, I had Iowa plus 3.5 for sure. I just put them both down as I. You said because you asked which one was the black colored one, and then that's what we went with. All right, so we covered with Iowa. Baylor, SMU. We both went SMU, and they choked. They're minus 2.5, lost by 3. Could have been heroes. The Ole Miss Kentucky game. You had Ole Miss minus 9.5. I had Kentucky. And Kentucky covered. They lost by 7. It was a close game. Solid stuff. And last but not least, Oklahoma versus Michigan. We both took Oklahoma. We said, true freshman quarterback. I don't believe it. I don't believe in it. And we were right there. So I went 3-1 in college. So out of 20 picks, I hit 14 of them. Spreads. Oh, it just means I'm going to fucking suck this next weekend. But hey, don't say that. I'm fucking
Knock
fired
on wood.
up about that. I'm fired up. That's good stuff. Now I'm going to go through every game and just give a quick piece of my mind because, why not? Cowboys, Eagles. Cowboys look like they can be pretty decent this year. Eagles, the passing game, especially to the wide receivers. Man, oh man. But, they got the win. Hurts looked good running the football. That's for sure. I don't know what the hell was going on with the containment of the quarterback with the Cowboys. And fucking CeeDee Lamb basically needs to catch the fucking football. That was probably the biggest one. Obviously, he's a beast and it was tough. It was tough to watch him drop those. He knows he's got to be better. He knows. And it's like, you know what? He's still a kid, still a younger kid. NFL, you know, he understands. And it's part of the game. Shit happens. So hopefully he moves on, bounces back next week, and Cowboys might cowboy. They might find their way, sneaking in some conversations when they talk about playoff football. And I'm not kidding. They look pretty decent. Javonte Williams looked good. Fantasy. Keep that in mind. Yeah. All right. Next. Chiefs, Chargers. I will say, just for sample size, this game was in Sao Paulo, Brazil. If a game's in Brazil, I can only take it with so much seriousness because there's so much extracurricular activities going on instead of being so locked in. Like, dude, you have to go on like a 14-hour plane ride all the way down to Brazil. I mean, I know they're in private jets nowadays, so it's like, all right, come on, figure it out. But point being, it's a tough deal. At least it wasn't as bad as last year when there was a slip and slide when it was Eagles-Packers in Sao Paulo. Man, my fucking monitor is tweaking out. Sorry, guys. It's just flickering and giving me whatever that is. But yeah, hey, Herbert looked like a monster. That was something to keep in mind. He was slinging the rock like no other. He was balling. The receiving core, what's his name? Quentin Johnson, the kid that can't catch. He caught.
Shit.
He caught. And there was
I think he heard y'all.
Dude, I mean, hey, the past couple seasons it's been rough, and then everyone's watching training camp and all that. But hey, did a great job. Herbert ran. He looks the part. He's dating Madison Beer now. He's playing like Tom Brady. Good for him. Good to be good. Keenan Allen, the return of the great one. He had that short-lived stint on the Bears. He came back. I think he's 33 and he's still balling. Still, he's might not be as shifty as he once was, but hey, he can still play. But yeah, Chargers defense looked great. Chiefs, they lost Worthy. He ran into Kelsey. That was unfortunate, but it's not looking
first 3 plays.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. It's not looking too good in Kansas City. Nothing to worry about. They're still a playoff team, but man, Mahomes is just not nearly as hasn't been nearly as good this past couple years. Obviously still won a lot of football games last year, and I know what everyone's gonna say. I'm just saying, like, numbers wise, it just hasn't looked nearly as good as it has in the past. Moving on. Dolphins at Colts. Colts belt to ass. This was an impressive win for the Colts. Their new owner and CEO wears the headset on the sidelines with the coaches. She does. She's down there with headset locked in, listening to the calls, making sure her business runs correctly. And I like it. It's something new. It's interesting stuff. But Daniel Jones, the return of Danny Dimes, the guy looks like a monster. He fits the part. He's 6'4", 6'5", all of it. He can run. He's got legs, and he fucking plays catch. A lot of people in the NFL right now can't play catch, and it shows. I'll get to
that. And then let's be honest, Lance. People gotta call a spade when a spade is supposed to have been called. New York ain't no easy place to play in, people. Like, I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. Like, New York is not the place to do anything other than great in. If it happens, you are gonna be torched. You're gonna be blazed. You're gonna be ran through the ringer. New York fans are some of the most obnoxious and most outspoken fans in all of fandom. So I don't think, even with Eli. And Eli didn't play for no other franchise, if I'm not mistaken. But if Eli would have went somewhere else, he probably would have been considered greater than what he really is. But he was with the fucking Giants, dog. And Eli won the Super Bowl with the fucking 2, right?
2 against Tom Brady.
Super Bowl. And he's still, in my opinion, from me hearing what the people say he's still not considered one of the greatest, and he has 2 fucking Super Bowls. And I think a lot of that has to do with playing for the fucking New York Giants.
Yeah, no, I mean it's a tough deal over there, and that's what I'm gonna get there. Don't worry, I'm gonna get there. The Giants are still on this list. I have my thoughts. And that's been part of the reason why I've been hammering Daniel. Do not give up on Daniel Jones. He still has stock left. He still has game. He just now.
I think three. If you go back 3 times in Daniel Jones' bloodline, there's some black in there. That boy can run too. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, seriously, I don't care what nobody say.
Get him a do-rag. Get him down.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, that's fucking funny. All right, next Raiders, Patriots. Patriots, new coach, new coaching staff, young quarterback. They're still getting the pieces together. I know this is a little bit seems like a little bit of a disappointing loss at home. But the Raiders, Pete Carroll. What have I said all offseason? Pete Carroll's a winner. The guy is a winner. Now, is he gonna win the AFC West like Lonnie said? Fuck no. Fuck no. But he is a winner. He is a winner. It looked like the Patriots, it looked like neither side was giving up the run game. It was kind of the quarterback had to go do it. Did you want to say your Gene T slander yet, or were you gonna let him play another week?
I seen his numbers. It's not popping up in my head right now, but I'm pulling up as we speak. But I didn't watch the game.
19 carries for 38 yards.
Okay, I'm not here to I can't call someone I mean, you know what I would say normally, but he hasn't shown enough to put bust on him yet, or this, that, and the third. My statement remains is I don't think he's gonna be stud. I said that. That doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna be a bust, people, but number 1 overall running back, blah, 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 blah. I don't think he's going to live up to those expectations. Again, I told you people, he's very small. He starts off standing up. First off, that's just awkward as hell to me. I mean, how do you move your best way lateral standing straight up? So that's another thing that I'm not a fan of. And then, it's, man, you're in the NFL. You already were small. And I think the Boise whole thing, was that was nothing to be getting that hype over.
All right. Hey, I was gonna say, I'm like, hey, you didn't say bust. You just said he wasn't. It wasn't boom.
Right. Right.
So no, I'm with you. I remember. I won't change the words on you. No, but hey, it really looked like, both sides kind of loaded the box. Didn't really let the running game happen, really. I don't know if and it's, early season, usually the O-lines are kind of, miss a little bit of assignments, and the defense kind of has an advantage more. Because O-line, it's actually a lot more chemistry than you'd think. But one thing to look out for is on the Patriots, Kayshon Boutte. I don't know if you remember him, Tone. He played for LSU.
Receiver?
Yeah. Receiver at
LSU. Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah.
I'm an LSU guy.
I know. That's why I was making sure, because
I did not know he went there though.
Yeah. Go. Okay, so like Kayshon Boutte, he's on the Patriots, and he looks like the number 1 receiver.
Whoa, 6 receptions. What?
And he tied for the most targets. I don't know. Maybe is him. So it's like, it looks like him and Diggs. Him and Diggs are the 2 receivers. Hunter Henry, obviously a beast. They kind of like 2 tight end sets with Hooper. And then, running backs and stuff. But I'm like, keep an eye out for Kayshon Boutte. Waiver wires right now. Fantasy football, folks. I don't know if you play it, but most people do not have Kayshon Boutte. That's a guy to go out and get, take a chance on. I'm not saying he's going to be the greatest of all time, but,
Yo, I'm looking at this, Lance. Yo, first I'll shout out to Kayshawn. That is tremendous. I love that LSU story for anybody. You know, like he had studs on his team, so I felt like he was kind of like, you know, if you watched him, you knew what was going on. But you know, with who was Neighbors, the other receivers and everybody we had, it was a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Shout out to Kayshawn.
Yeah, and it was right in that stretch, like right after Burrow. So like it was
Right.
and when Ogeron gets fired and all that, you know, it was, you know.
But I'm looking at it, then you right up under him, like six receptions, 103 yards, y'all. That's fucking crazy. Then right up under him, you have 4 receptions and 66 yards for Hunter Henry. What is going on with Drake Mayo here? I looked at Drake Mayo. I had to go up and see what's going on. Hold on, people. Hold the fuck up. 30 for 46 and 287 yards and playing what he's playing with. 1 interception, I see that, but Drake may have some real upside, people. This ain't Mac Jones.
No, Drake May's
this ain't Mac Jones.
Drake May's the real deal. You look at him and he looks the part. That's a huge thing. That's a huge thing in the NFL, man. You just gotta look at someone. It's like, does he look like he belongs? You look at Drake May, he does. You look at Bryce Young, he doesn't. You know, it's just I hate to do him like that. But Bryce Young, woo.
Yeah,
woo.
Yeah. Let's take a look at this, Lance, because I just noticed Drake May completed to double-digit receivers. He completed passes to 10 receivers, y'all. He threw to over 10 receivers. That is fucking crazy work right there as a damn quarterback, y'all. I mean, I'm trying to pull up. Here it is. Bryce Young threw to, and I guarantee you it's a tremendous difference. Bryce Young threw to like 6 people. That's crazy to throw to that many damn different receivers, y'all.
And I mean, you just look at the passing percentages, you look at the yards, and Bryce Young had garbage time points, which was like, it wasn't so it should have been worse than what it already was. Like it's bad stuff going on, but it's week 1. It's week 1. Don't jump to conclusions too early. Let's move on. Steelers, Jets. This was the second most entertaining game of the week. It was damn good. Cinema, some would say. Aaron Rodgers, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks, 227 yards. Take a look. 244 yards. 22 for 30. He, played basically as good as he could, as good as he can. He balled. DK looked good out there. Calvin Austin got good footballs. And spread the wealth. A weird Kenneth Gainwell gets a lot of snaps. If you guys know Eagle, legendary Eagle, some would say. But Jalen Warren is the number 1 back, but Gainwell looks like the strong 2 back, and he kind of gets touches. Sneaky fantasy play. But Justin Fields played his ass off. Garrett Wilson had himself a game. Breece Hall ran for 100 yards. The Steelers defense didn't look too good. But it's week 1, and I think they'll bounce back. But that was cinema. Steelers win. And they head on to next week 1-0. Next, Jaguars, Panthers. We talked about this already. Don't really need to fucking beat a dead horse. Yeah, I think it's more Panthers look horrible than it is Jags look really good. But yeah. Broncos, Titans, classic Sean Payton defense. Broncos just swarmed Cam Ward. I don't want to say it's definitely, you guys aren't in win now mode. It's going to be a lot of growth and improvement. Cam Ward, hey, eye test. He looks the part. He can throw strikes. They're just going to have to figure it out. But Cam Ward, I still believe in him. Packers, Lions. This was kind of a combination of Packers look really good and Lions look really shit. Packers defense with Micah. Micah definitely looks like the cherry on top. They look really solid. Jordan Love was doing his thing out there. It kind of slowed down a little bit, but they picked it back up. But yeah, there's that. Packers won it up. Next, Rams, Texans. Classic Rams coming out kind of slow and flat on offense. Stafford missed time with his back in the offseason. Puka was getting banged up all over the field, but ended up, I think, catching 10 passes for 106 yards or something like that. But hey, they get the win. The defense looks great. Didn't give up a touchdown to Houston. They were all field goals. So confident in what the Rams got going forward. Next, Buccaneers, Falcons. You want to do this analysis, Tom?
Falcons, Buccaneers.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? I mean, it's a loss, but yeah. Top of the game. It started off. We came out hot, but John Robertson, 50-yard catch. First 2 minutes of the game, touchdown Falcons. And it just looked like that's how it was going to go for the rest of the game, but it definitely didn't go like that. People, Buccaneers won 23-20. Baker Mayfield, 17 for 32, 167 yards with 3 TDs. Anytime Baker Mayfield throws for 3 TDs, they're probably going to win, people. They're probably going to win. He also had 39 yards on the ground. Tyler Algier, this is crazy right here. This is crazy stat. I'm just looking at this. So that makes, oh my God. All right. Okay. That brings more confidence to me as well. What I would like to point out is Michael Penix, his 6 runs and 21 yards. I love when the Falcons have a quarterback that can put it on the ground when we run out of options in the air. And he did that. He also scored a touchdown. But combined yards, 24 yards for Bijan Robinson, 24 yards for Tyler Algier. People, don't bet your bottom dollar on that 80% of our games will be like that. Don't bet your bottom dollar. That's just it's one of those games. First game of the season. I didn't even know that, but yeah. And then on the flip side, Bijan Robinson leading the team in receiving yards. There's a whole lot of lump-sided shit that went on in that game with our offense. We still produced, but we produced in a total different way that's not really naturally our game plan. So look forward for us to come out week 2. I think we got a little weaker defender. I haven't looked at the schedule, but I'm pretty sure it should be a little more in our favor next week. Let me see. We got the Vikings next week, people. Me and my dad are battling. I did not know that. All right. That's going to be the test right there. See if we get back on pace. Lance, you got the floor.
Michael Penix, J.J. McCarthy. Wasn't that... Wait. Yeah. Wow. Want to hear something interesting?
I was going to say, I do want to hear. I was going to say, to me, Lance, that was the second most interesting game. That last night's game was fucking crazy. I mean, I literally went to sleep, I want to say, with some minutes left, and I woke up to a different outcome.
Yeah, the Bears Vikings. Well, Vikings versus Atlanta Falcons is a rematch of the 2024 National Championship quarterbacks.
Yep.
Michael Penix for Washington and J.J. McCarthy for Michigan. Yeah, they faced each other in the National Championship, and now they're facing each other on Sundays.
Nice. Check this out. Lance, before we breeze by, can we give my guy? Because we definitely, and you more than me, but I definitely vouch for Daniel Jones. I told you people, I think he's going to be okay in good hands. He's out of the spotlight now. He's going to perform. But can we speak about fucking Caleb Williams? Can we speak about fucking... Yeah.
We're going to get there. I'm going to start speeding this up. Well, you just did Buccaneers. Bengals, Browns. It was classic. Bengals look horrible in the opening week. They had like 1 yard or 7 yards gained in the second half or something abysmal. The Browns, couple of tough breaks. I know you tried to pull up and say Flacco in his 2 picks, but I saw a lot of that game and I watched both picks and they went clearly right off receivers' hands into the defender's hands both times. So that was a little tough, you know. I thought Flacco did a good job. Kind of, you know, Flacco, weirdly, this is the best he's been in his career, and he's 40. He was never, like, he wasn't even this good on the Ravens. He wasn't, you know, he kind of, some reason here in Cleveland with Stefanski, like, he's kind of, you know, he's kind of nice. Kind of nice. But, you know, the defense is really locked down. Bengals defense looked good. Look real good. I think it's Al Golden, the guy they got from Notre Dame, to come in and be the D coordinator. That guy's legit.
Yeah.
You know, he's kind of
Golden. Yeah.
Something golden. Something. I have no idea. Next, Cardinals Saints. Kind of a snoozer. Saints suck. Cardinals are better. And Cardinals defense is actually a lot more impressive than the offense, I think, personally. But we'll see as the season goes on. Next, Giants.
Kyler Murray threw for 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. And then there's just a couple that the drives just fucking flat out, like they just stalemate, and it's like, dude, what
it was duds.
Yeah, it's especially the second half. I mean, the second half had a combined 6 points scored, so it's just like,
I thought it was the only one. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what it was just like.
Hey,
you get it.
The coaches made second half adjustments, you know, and I guess you know, in week one, usually the defenses are better than the offense.
Lance, I would have been.
Go ahead.
I would have been toasted. I would have been drunk as fuck at that game, Lance. Second half would have came and it would have been like that. I would give me another beer. Bring it on, man.
That's funny as fuck. Giants, Commanders. Giants didn't score an offensive touchdown or a touchdown. You know, is Daniel Jones the problem? Was Daniel Jones the problem?
Let's hear it, Lance. You said you wanted to speak on this, but I want to hear from you. What's going on?
Is Daniel Jones the problem? Because no, the fuck he wasn't.
I think so.
It's Dable. I think Dable is the problem. I think the Giants organization is the problem. I think they don't know winning football, and they haven't had winning football in years. I mean, I know they just went to a playoffs recently with who? Daniel Jones. Who got him a playoff win? Daniel Jones. I mean, a lot of it, you know, I get it. He didn't play great the past couple years, and it was obviously there was fucking problems. But everyone was so quick to say Daniel Jones can't play football. Well, guess what? He just showed you. I mean, we're going to have to see again, obviously. Maybe it was a 1 week wonder, and I really hope I don't have to eat my words. But, you know, Giants, and it looks like Jackson Dart is going to start a lot sooner than people think.
Yeah.
Maybe even this next week. I think Dable literally went to Giants ownership to say, I want to start Dart. Because he knows early if he's going to have a chance to keep his job, it's going to be through Jackson Dart. But, yeah, Commanders' defense, offense both look good. Giants' defense is good, but their offense just couldn't do anything or put them in position to fucking win a game, so it's just unfortunate. 49ers, Seahawks. I didn't get to catch much of this game. I know kind of it was close. Looked like fucking Sam Darnold was in a jar. It's tough to play against 49ers as one of his old teams. Purdy, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. McCaffrey played well. It looks like Pearsall had, fucking decent big game. He might be their new guy at receiver. And I know it's a little tough. We'll see. Those teams are both pretty interesting. We'll see what comes together though.
Yeah.
Ravens, Bills. I bet Ravens. They choked. Bills scored 22 points in the fourth quarter, but that game was damn near game of the year already. Why I had Ravens was a revenge factor, I thought. But obviously they didn't want to close it out. Derrick Henry, Lamar look beast, but it just gets, the classic fourth quarter, and we're just running the ball mindlessly. There was a fourth down. I guess they punted on fourth down, but I would have not punted. I would have just said, Lamar, go win us the game. Let's just run read option, you or Henry. Whatever you decide, you're supposed to be. I mean, Lamar looks damn good. He looks damn good. He's a fucking damn good football player. He's done a hell of a job working his ass off. to become a good thrower of the football. So, you know, all the power in the world to him, but you know, I don't know what the coaching was. They just did him dirty. But yeah, Josh Allen is also just a fucking monster and is just a really good football player as well. They've both just done tremendous jobs becoming the top of the top in the game. They might be the two best quarterbacks in the game, like right now.
Yeah.
Like I know Mahomes, I know the whole, you know, I get it. I got it. But right now,
Mahomes is grandfathered in.
well, Mahomes is just one. He's just a winner. He's won, and he had those insane years in the beginning, and now, I mean, it seems like everyone's gotten a lot of film, kind of, I don't want to say figured him out, because you never want to say that about Mahomes, but it's like, now we've gotten to a point where I don't know. He is really good, I know, but these other guys are also really good. And last but not least, Vikings, Bears. Going into this one, I thought, you know, JJ McCarthy, he didn't do shit at Michigan. I mean, I know he won a national championship, so that doesn't really make sense when those two go together. But I just mean as the thrower of the football, like, there's no gunslinger. He basically had what his stat line was in this game and every game in his collegiate career, just like 150 yards. You know, decent, you know, and the team is just really good. And kind of that's the situation again. So maybe that's all he needs to be, and that's all they want him to be. But the Chicago Bears, Caleb Williams, he's one of those guys that can't play catch. In college, we'd see the special plays, and he does this, that, and he throws a deep ball to open receiver, and he kind of, you know, but I need just better execution. I need better execution out of Caleb Williams. What I saw yesterday, it looked like he's not going to get extended on another deal. Like, he looks it looks brutal. It's a brutal watch. JJ in the first half was a brutal watch. You know, some of these drives, and I don't know if it's the coaching, I don't know if it's the play calling. Like, maybe I got to look. But it just felt like he couldn't play catch. But it also feels like, you know, the coaches kind of are soft in week one. And it's like, go let the kid go win the game. But then some of the plays, he's like falling out of the O-line, doing a noodle throw, intentional ground. Man, I fucking root for you, man. You paint your fingernails, you do the whole thing. You know, you're kind of a diva. And I still root for you. But you just don't come through. You don't come through. Jordan Mason was weirdly the lead back in the run game last night. Aaron Jones, though, came through with receptions for fantasy. Not looking great with that. This was more the Bears looking pathetic at the end than the Vikings looking that great. But JJ McCarthy, especially the one where he pulls it on the read option, he runs it in, fucking lowers his shoulders and goes and wins the game. That was a cool moment. That was impressive. Good for him. Good to be good. Hey, maybe he's a winner. Caleb Williams, it wasn't a winner. Didn't win anything. I mean, he won the Heisman, but, you know, I'm talking about football games. He didn't go to, you know, any big bowl game or do anything, you know, with his team. Cool stuff. Fancy plays, cool stats. No wins. No big wins. He's not a winner. George Kittle's on IR. That's sad. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of problems in Chicago. They'll have to figure that out. But yeah, there's the week one slate. There's me yapping for a good 30 minutes.
You got it in.
Each game. Hey, had to be done.
Got it in.
Let's do you have your accountability for last week? Yeah,
I do. It's nothing to brag about. Yeah. But I will say I did tell you guys the risky bet, Bijan Robinson, first TD. You see what happened? That was a nice call right there.
That did come through. I'll go through mine. I'd Saquon anytime touchdown. That cashed. CeeDee Lamb anytime touchdown. That didn't cash, even though it should have. Goddamn it, CD. Passing yards over 249.5 for Dak. That didn't come through. Another reason why to get mad at CD dropping the football. Aubrey over 7.5 kicking points. That was a lock. I think that hit in the first half. Lynx moneyline lost and Louisville moneyline won. 6 picks, 3-3. I think went 500 the whole week. If not, was one more in the loss column. So like just under 500. Not
Clearing in the first half is diabolical. That's crazy.
Especially
Shout out to Lance.
Kicking points. That's
yeah.
Go ahead.
It was 1.5. Oh, it was kicking point. Yeah, that's crazy, people. Shout out to Lance for that. All right. Top of my list, Eagles W. Cleared. Eagles minus 8.5. Didn't clear it, as we know. Saquon Barkley. And people, pay attention to this shit. This is why week 1 is tough. I like what I think it was Dustin. If I'm not mistaken, we had 2 guests today, people. I think it was Dustin talking about the QB touchdowns. I like that go-to category. Usually, if you know with the 1.5 bet lines, you know which quarterbacks are going to throw it. Touchdown first half, touchdown second half. They're going to score 2 sets. I like that. But Saquon Barkley, 18.5 rush attempts. Why he end with 18? Tell me, people, why he end with 18? How he end with 18? Where they do that at? Jalen Hurts under 9.5 rush attempts. I said lock. He had like 14 attempts, y'all. Who does this shit? I don't know. Jalen Hurts obviously does. Dak Prescott under 2.5 rushing yards. 2.5. And I'll be honest. I don't know if I put it on attempts or rushing yards, but I'm taking a L to the chin. But I had under 2.5. I didn't put what it was, but I'm gonna say it's rushing yards. He ended with fucking 3, y'all. He had 1 rush and he ended with 3. This is why you got to watch those bookies, people. I said Dak Prescott. Will Shipley over 2.5. I said lock of the day over 2.5. He cleared it, people. Chiefs W didn't clear. Burrow over 2.5 attempts. He finished with 2 rush attempts. That is, people. This is how treacherous it gets in the field. Jamar Chase 6.5 receptions didn't hit, and Njoku 4.5 receptions didn't hit. He had 3, and then Bijan Robinson first TD of the game that did hit, people. Tone the goat.
Well, do you have your bets for today?
I am currently cooking and currently trying to get this last one in before 2 minutes. But go ahead, start it off, Lance.
I got 6 picks, an 11-point parlay. Nothing too strong, but I got a lot of favorites. But a lot of guys I like. McCutcheon. I got McCutcheon, Pittsburgh guy. I got him to have a hit. I got Gunnar Henderson to have a hit. I tailed our guy. I believe it was Dustin that gave us those. Was it Dustin? Yeah, Dustin.
So if I'm not mistaken,
yeah, Dustin gave us those. Then I got Blue Jays money line, Minnesota Lynx money line, Twins money line, and Aces money line.
And I like my friend. That sounds like a win. Tell Lance, if you want to win, do not contemplate. Just put it in. Think about it later, people, and get the money. All right. I'm on the Wanna Parlay app right now. All these lines are definitely on Wanna, nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? #1 sports betting app in the world. If you don't got it, if you want to parlay, go download Wanna Parlay. Simple. All right. Top of the list. I'm going to start with some. Hold on. Wanna just logged me out. I don't know what happened. A second, y'all. All right, here we go. Top of the list, I'm going to start with some baseball. Baseball, people. Baseball, as we know, football comes back around the corner Thursday. So we're going to go in the baseball category, and I'm going to go money lines, starting with Orioles. I am fading our guy from earlier. Forgot his name. You remember his name, Lance? Fading him. He went with the Pittsburgh. No, not Dustin, the other guy. Sean, yeah, he went with the Pittsburgh Pirates. So I'm going to go with the Orioles W money line. I'm going Guardians money line. I'm going Marlins money line. I'm going Phillies. I'm putting them back on the list, y'all. I have been on a whole hiatus for the last 45 days on the Phillies. So we're going to throw them back on the list tonight for the W. Yankees for the W. And while we're at it, you know what I'm saying, we're going to throw that gavel down one time and put Judge for the 1 hit. And while we're at it, people, if you want to run a few different parlays, you know what I'm saying? If you want to run a few different parlays, we're going to go, because the Detroit Tigers are not just some slumps. So we're going to go under William Warren, under 5.5 strikeouts, people. Under 5.5 strikeouts for the Yankees. And I also want to tell, what was that pick he said earlier? I liked it. I also want to tell Asia Wilson for 25.5. I'm gonna give it a run. She has been hot. He had a reason she has to get back tonight. So I love that 25.5 points for Asia tonight. We're gonna hope she clears that in 3 quarters, as me and Lance was saying. Could be a blowout, people. But again, she's playing one of the best in the league ever. Angel Reese, people. All right, moving on. Atlanta Braves. They're playing the Cubs. They love to. The Braves and the Cubs love to just, I don't know what, but we're going under 8.5 runs. Under 8.5 runs for the Braves. Under 8.5. They're going to end with like 4 total runs. Remember I told you. White Sox, we are fading them. So we're going Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Rays for the W tonight. White Sox, we are fading them. And the White Sox are going to strike out a shitload tonight. The White Sox are going to, look, they don't even have the Rays pitcher on here, y'all. I was just going to go with them just against the White Sox. So we got no Rays pitcher on the board tonight for them. Last but not least, I'm going to go Angels. I'm going to go Angels for Lantz. I'm going to go Angels for Lantz. And we are also going to take Zach Neto. We're going to take good old Neto for 1 hit. Zach Neto for 1 hit. And last but not least, let's throw in a freebie. People. We are going to go Matt Wallner. Under stolen bases, people. Tone the GOAT.
Tone the GOAT. There you have it. By the way, I'm not letting you get away with the greatest of all time, Angel Reese. I know you said move on real quick. Let's let her have a winning season in the NBA. Then we can start arguing.
Out of all the things I said, you see what stood out?
I'm not letting that slide. You trying to real kid? You didn't even let it slide. You right when you said, "And moving on." Oh man, that's solid stuff. All right. Well, hey, this was the Wanna Parlay Podcast, home of everything Wanna Parlay, the proud father of the $2 parlay and the world's richest parlay, where every day people are turning $2 into $2,000. Today was a great show. Thanks to Dustin, our guy Dustin, and Sean for coming on the show, preaching the good word of Wanna and giving us some good insight and some good stuff, good banter. Solid dudes, well spoken. It was good, solid stuff. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, celebrating more Wanna winners, updating you on the latest Wanna leaderboards, and talking about all things sports, folks. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, as it helps our channel tremendously. We appreciate the love and support. And that's about all. Tone, any final words?
Hey man, you know the slogan. If you want to parlay, there's only one place you need to be. Download Wanna Parlay, not yesterday, but today, in the Apple Store, and in Google Play. We are everywhere. Go get it, people.
Adios. We'll see you guys next time.